Superfans of the Monsterverse have known about this mysterious new villain titan that Kong and Godzilla will be having to deal with in the new empire for some time. But for the general public, this might just be the first time that any of them have seen the monster Shimo. This mega titan was teased in the second official trailer for Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, but we were never given a direct look at the beast, which would have been a super exciting thing for us fans to talk about if it wasn't for their decision to reveal the titan with their random toy drop back in December. Must have been a bunch of chimps at the office for that decision.
Like a winner to me.
Regardless, now's the time to talk about this new titan. So we're going to bring you everything we know about Shimo so far, from the monster's design, its abilities, and her biology. Yep, Godzilla's foe in the new empire has been loosely confirmed to be a Sheila, which if you have issues with, well, Rexy might have a thing or two to say to you. So sit back everyone and let's get to it. I know what you're thinking, Shimo isn't the most threatening sounding name ever, but it does have a super fitting for the creature meaning when translated. In Japanese, Shimo means frost, and also gray hair. That first one sure does add up. Shimo is a titan with ice powers. Gray hair, though, doesn't quite make sense considering the monster has no hair, but it could also be a phrase for the monster simply being old, as that likely does fit since Shimo is rumored to be one of the most ancient titans to ever come into existence in the Monsterverse. Even in the Swahili language, Shimo means hole or abyss, words that definitely fit this scene right here of Shimo first revealing herself. Now, we didn't get a full reveal of Shimo in the trailer, but thanks to the released merchandising for the film, we get a good idea of what she will look like. Reptilian in appearance. It gives you the impression that Godzilla and Shimo originated from a similar family line in the grand scheme of Monsterverse evolution. Something similar to what we've heard about with Doug in the lore. Doug, Godzilla, Shimo, they could all be from the same line. Together they share many similarities. Thick plated hides, spinal protrusions going all the way down the back and tail. And at least with evolved Godzilla, they both share thagomizers. But Shimo is no Godzilla ripoff. This titan is super unique and has some special aspects that may be homages to beloved classic kaijus of old. Walking on all fours, with a thick patch of spikes running down her back, including this crown-like adaptation here, makes me think Shimo is, in a sense, a spiritual successor to the Toho monster Angiris. In Godzilla King of the Monsters, we've seen a monster that also fits this description, so perhaps that skeleton that we've seen was Shimo's relative. That'd be a fun little plot twist. Although Angiris was more Ankylosaurus in design, Shimo's body resembles ancient crocodiles that were able to gallop on the land. Long and slender, but pure muscle. And while Angie had horns and spikes, Shimo has these crystal-like protrusions. But I don't recall Angiris ever having this ability. Or being white and blue in coloration. In the trailer, we received glimpses of Shimo's frostbite blast, similar to Godzilla's heat ray, but instead of it being fiery hot, it's painfully cold. We see Kong grab his axe in barely enough time to block Shimo's frost blast, which is so powerful it manages to push Kong back what looks like hundreds of feet before he is able to gain his footing and handle the sheer force of the attack. And even then, the ability's greatest effect had yet to come. In seconds, Kong's axe, hand, and forearm are consumed by the ice, looking like something straight out of Mortal Kombat. This is no doubt what causes Kong's arm injury that we see in the trailer as well, and the reason why the Beast Gauntlet was needed to be made for Kong. Beyond being an immensely powerful attack, it appears like the ability will also have other capabilities. At another moment in the trailer, we see Shimo firing the Frost Blast into the sky, creating dark clouds, in what is likely the build-up to what I believe is Shimo's purpose in the movie. A theory I plan on making a video on here soon, so stomp that subscribe button and hit the bell if you haven't already. We don't know the effects of this in the movie just yet, but it's safe to assume that the local vicinity at this moment in the film is about to be consumed by snow and ice. This shot also gives us an idea of how big Shimo will be, especially when combined with the shot here of Shimo challenging Evolved Godzilla. Evolved Godzilla is the largest that we have seen him in the Monsterverse yet, and he is still dwarfed by Shimo. The monster has to be nearly 500 feet tall. And just imagine this titan rearing up on 2 legs, which according to some promotional material is very much possible for this creature. Now we don't know much at all about Shimo's true purpose in the movie. We just know that she will challenge and injure Kong, and that she will arrive in Brazil at some point in the hopes of creating this big giant ice storm. And of course, she's gonna duke it out with the G-Man. We also know that she's going to be working with the Scar King in some fashion. We see what we believe is Kong being thrown into this pit to be given to Shimo as lunch, like the Rancor scene from Star Wars. And of course, the big battle scene appears to be an epic 2v2 between Scar, Shimo, Godzilla, and Kong. So right now, we aren't sure what Shimo's true intentions are. We just know that she has beef with the surface world, whether by choice or being forced to. And right now, that's all we know about Shimo. But you best believe that we have many more videos on the monster on the way. If you like this video and think I earned it, give it a like and share it around to get the algorithm more hot and bothered than Al's fair British skin on a hot summer's day. And as always, everyone, I'll see you in the next one.